Hey there! Thanks for tuning in today. I've got something interesting to share that a lot of us have probably dealt with at some point. We're talking about narcissists, those people who think they're always the smartest person in the room. But what happens when they figure out you're not as naive as they thought? Well, that's when things get really interesting. Stick around because I'm about to break it all down. So, let's start with this. Narcissists usually see themselves as superior, right? They believe they're smarter, more capable, and just better than everyone else. And to keep that illusion going, they manipulate the people around them. They'll gaslight, lie, and twist situations to always make themselves look good. But what happens when you aren't as easily fooled as they think? That's when the mask starts to slip. Here's the thing about narcissists. When they realize you're catching on to their games, they don't just stop. Oh no, they step it up a notch. They'll start using even more manipulative tactics to keep control. Have you ever noticed how suddenly they become really nice, like they're trying extra hard to win you over? It's all part of the game. And then, when that doesn't work, that's when they might get more aggressive. They'll start blaming everything on you, saying it's your fault, you're the problem. This is classic narcissist behavior. They always have to be the victim and you're the one to blame. Here's where it gets tricky. They might even gaslight you harder. Like really try to make you question your own reality. Wait, did that really happen? Am I overreacting? They love to create confusion because it makes it easier for them to control the situation. Some narcissists will even give you the silent treatment. Yep, they'll just stop talking to you altogether. It's like their way of saying, you've crossed a line and now I'm punishing you, but don't fall for it. This is their way of trying to regain control without even having to say a word. Here's why narcissists freak out when they realize you're not as dumb as they thought. It threatens their sense of superiority. Narcissists need to believe they're better than everyone else because that's how they boost their fragile ego. When someone sees through their act, it makes them feel exposed, like their whole game is falling apart. And let me tell you, they hate that. So, what do you do when you're dealing with someone like this? Honestly, the best thing you can do is disengage. Seriously. Arguing with a narcissist is like banging your head against a brick wall. Nothing good ever comes from it. Instead, set boundaries. And if you can, distance yourself. One of the best tools you can use is something called the gray rock method. Basically, you become super boring. Don't give them any emotional reaction, just answer them in the most neutral, flat way possible. They'll eventually lose interest because they thrive on drama, and when you're not giving it to them, they'll move on. Now, I know it's tempting to call them out or make them admit they were wrong, especially if they've hurt you. But here's the reality, narcissists will never apologize. Admitting they're wrong means admitting they're not perfect, and that's something they can't handle. Instead, watch their actions, they speak louder than words. Pay attention to how they treat you over time. If you've ever dealt with a narcissist, you know how draining it can be. But the moment they realize you're smarter than they thought, the whole dynamic shifts. They'll either try to manipulate you harder, or they'll retreat because they can't handle the truth. Either way, protect your peace, set your boundaries, and remember, your worth doesn't come from their approval. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more insights like this. Stay smart, stay safe, and until next time, take care.